and Germany has
many lives were lost there. Many prefer our friends, families, extended families. May them rest well, keep resting well. And I will make the call when the umpires fit in between. Then we have a moment of silence. All right, we can go. All right, thank you. DJ, would you kindly play to the away team, Tanzania. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. On to the next one for the Germans. Thank you, DJ TT. For both of the teams, you can have the handshake and feel free to have a picture or two, as the first ball has to be bowled in the next 7 minutes. Thank you.
The ump ten overs. Yesterday managed to get 40 runs off 38 balls, and Mutai 44 runs, 29 balls. Let's see if they can continue their form from yesterday's game. Kohli to ball the fast ball.
If that was a direct hit, what do you think?
That would be very, very, very. Straight to the fielder at covers Christina. Shot. Kohli rolling her fingers. That's called a wide. Shot ball there, pulled in the air, and that's taken. First wicket down. Mutai.
That's a big wicket they just lost. It was a good attempt, but it didn't work in their favor. If it was a direct hit, she was definitely out. She was going to depart immediately.
No ball called there by the umpire, and it runs away to the boundary. Looking to be a very, very expensive over from Suzanne. You don't want to give those freebies to a team like Tanzania at the start of the innings. Just got in the wickets in the first over. Free hit coming, free hit coming. Looks like the fielders are changing. I don't know. Gutters didn't cross. A run there. Romeo, something I've noticed in this tournament. I don't know if it's the women cricket, all the free hits have not been punished so far.
Already the no ball was expensive already. It was a no ball and a boundary. So the free hit already was paid off. If they had maximized it, it would be a plus. But already those are 5 runs that came in with from the no ball.
Straight to extra cover. Running in hard there. They managed to get a couple there. Good fielding there in the deep.
Very good comeback from the Germans. The previously they only had 2. They managed to bag 12 runs in the previous over. Second one, it's quite expensive. That came with a no ball. That is Susan Breton. What crosses? That's crosses.
Goes for a boundary there. Let's see, Collins trying to tempt the batters here to play it over the infield.
And Hamza Mohamed gets off the mark with a boundary.
Yeah.
I think the Germans need to maximize the power play. If you look at the field setup, it's up to the batsman to create the gap for herself. Otherwise, the dots will keep piling up.
The air. Captain goes for it.
Ah,
You need to take those ones. You need to restrict a team like Tanzania to a comfortable score for you to chase. Every chance you get, take it, and that's the end of the third over. 19 runs. That would have been 2 wickets. I hope this drop cut doesn't cost them much.
Hamza Mohamed is dropped when she's on 4 runs. Let's see. There's a lot more to come. Let's see what she has to give us. That second life she's...
Runs away at the boundary.
It's a no ball and a 4.
It's called a no ball.
And the boundary. That's 5 runs.
As if she's been struggling to get a line there. I don't know why the captain gave her another over there. We saw the first over was very expensive. This T20 format, it's better to keep rotating your bowlers.
She drives it, but back to the bowler. No run made. That is Hamza Mohamed. who was dropped when she had 4 runs on board.
Romy, something that I said in her previous over. She runs in Suzanne. Great ball there by Suzanne. Good comeback. Good piece of keeping there. Romy, as I was saying earlier, that was the second free hit, and it went for a dot.
Yeah, it's the same thing repeating itself.
Yeah, but over the fielder at point, running hard. Won a third one, but the batter says no. Good running there in the deep.
Good running in between the wickets. That's a partnership Fatuma Kibaso is trying to build alongside Hamza Mohamedi. They are managing and they are going to the current rate of 7.3. And that's in there towards, and it's caught.
भारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
And that is hit towards mid-off, and Longoff gets close to it and she fumbles, and Tanzania take advantage. Tanzanians take advantage of the fumble and they get their second single there and then. And this is a consistent start from the Tanzanians. However, this is the last off of the power play. And she's another drop down in deep square leg. Down the square leg, that's another drop. They dropped the captain Fatuma. And this drop might be painful. She's dropped at 18. Let's see. Another one in the air. But it lands safe. It lands safe. She's safe. Huda Omari just gets off the mark with a single. Some wrist work towards short mid wicket. But the fielder says no this time. Not under my watch. You're not gonna make that single. And Sharanya to bowl the last ball of the power play. She drives it, but the covers look to be hands-on. The covers, she stopped it comfortably one time, and they could only run one single. And that brings us at the end of the power play. We have 41 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. So Tanzanians, they are cruising at the rate of 6.8, and the projected score is 137. That if they keep playing at the same pace. And Kocharam Slavia bowling from the banana plantation end. She bowls quick. And Fatuma Kibasu didn't know where the ball passed. She tried to connect, but she missed. And she cuts it between middle. She cuts it between point and third man, and it goes across the boundary. But the fielders managed to save it, and they could only get themselves 2 more runs on board. That's another one in the air over the short extra covers, and it goes down the deep extra covers. It goes for a boundary. Another boundary for the captain herself. Fourth boundary for the captain herself. 26 runs off 20 deliveries. Oh, she tries to pull it, but it wasn't good timing, and yeah, that's a dot. Oh, that's a return catch that is dropped again. Fatuma Kibasu, they dropped her again at 26. Before she was dropped at 20, now she's dropped at 26. Cool down strike. And blocks it. It is Sharanya coming from the pavilion end. Another dot. That's a full toss that is taken there. She pulled it towards the deep mid wicket, and it goes for a boundary. Her 5th boundary in the innings. She drives it down the long off, and they manage to get themselves 2 more runs on board.
ये फटका अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम वॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Another wicket down. That is Huda Omari Mrisho. She just got bowled by Shravya, and she departs. And it is Nasra Saeed who walks in to join the captain herself, Fatuma Kibaso, who's on form. Very consistent. If you look at the innings she had yesterday, where she was actually the man of the match, the player of the match yesterday, and she's here doing the same thing. That's some consistency from the captain herself. She's leading by example, and she drives it back to the bowler. That is from Nasra Saeed. She hits it hard, but Shravya can't let it pass. She drives again towards the covers, but there's a fielder still. Straight to the fielder. She's trying to get off the mark, but no chance yet. That's a no ball. Too high above the head. And it's a free hit to Nasra Saeed. A very good opportunity. Close to no risk for her to get off the mark. So let's see whether she will maximize the free hit. And she hits it hard. She drives it, but short mid wicket, can't let it go. She's still struggling. She's still struggling to get off the mark. And she drives again, and she gets off the mark. She drives towards the mid-on, and she gets off the mark there with a single. And that gets us to the end of the 9th over with 58 runs for 3 on board. The current run rate didn't change much. It is 6.4 and over. And the projected score is 129. Sharanya coming to bowl her third over from the pavilion end. And on strike, we have Nasra Saeed. And she drives it. Nasra Saeed drives it down long on. And the long on catches it at... The long on grabs the ball at 45. But they still manage to get themselves 2 more runs on board. Very good piece of batting from Nasra Saeed. She drives it again towards the long off. And long off this time couldn't give them a second single. They only managed to get 1. As she grabbed the ball. First time. Another drive, on drive down the long on, but she stops the ball comfortably. Nasra Saeed wants to run for the second one, but the captain makes a good call. She says, wait. We shouldn't give more chances for them to run us out. And we get halfway the innings with 62 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. That's some good wrist work from the captain. She glances it down the fine leg and she gets herself an extra single. That brings her to 35 runs in 31 balls. The new strategy looks to be maximizing the singles, the runs in between wickets, as the field looks to be tight and the batters are struggling to get the boundaries and the gaps. Whether the ball is straight to the fielder or not, they are running. This is some fitness level which we noticed in yesterday's game. Tanzania being consistent in setting a good score for them to defend. And that's a wide ball. Shravya might be trying to do different things with the ball. And she bowled a wide. So let's see. She still has 3 more deliveries to come. And she's hit. She's driven between long on and long off. And they get another single. That's in the air towards mid-off, but it lands safe. It lands safe, and they get themselves 2 quick singles from that delivery. She drove it down the extra covers, and they managed to get themselves 3 good singles. Some quick running between wickets. And we are at the end of the 11th over with 72 runs on board and a loss of 3 wickets. She drives it, but it couldn't go past the short mid on. The captain is still trying to drive. She drives it short mid on, and it passes. A bit of fumble, and she gets an extra single. That gets to her at 42 runs in 35 balls. 42 runs in 36 balls and 5 fours on a strike rate of 116. That's some loud appeal, but the umpire looks less interested in the appeal. Yeah, it was an appeal for LBW. And she drives it. She drives it towards the covers. But there is nowhere to go for the ball. The ball had nowhere to go. We have some tight fielding in the covers and short mid on. Very good piece of fielding from the Germans. And that brings us to the end of the 12th over with nothing much on board. It's 73 for 3. And Sharanya finishes her spell with an economy of 4.7.
Travia comes in to ball her third over of the inning. Fatuma Kibasu on strike, looking very positive at the stage of these innings with 42 runs on board. She runs it hard, drops it short, pulled away. Down to fine leg. They're looking for a couple there, but the fielders deny them the second run. Good piece of fielding there in the deep. Well played there by the vice captain. Good fielding by Christina Goff there. That was a direct hit, but the Nasra was already safe there. These two are looking to build a partnership, the captain and the vice captain. They want to see if they can play up to the end. Full ball there, driven hard. They managed to get a single there. These two are looking to build a partnership from here and see if they can get the game deep. On the other side, Travia is not giving them enough room to free their arms. Well balled, well played there. You can see Nasra Saidi trying to get her eye in. Straight back to the bowler, no run taken there. Good piece of bowling by Travia. Nasra Saidi trying to get a single and give Fatuma to face, who is on 44. Full toss there, no ball called, straight to fine leg. They're looking for a second one, but she denies them the second run. Fatuma to face the free hit. Can she make good use of it? Already 4 free hits in this game, but no run taken from the free hit. Free hit coming. She runs in, drops it short, cut very hard, down long off for a boundary. Fatuma goes to 44 runs, 48 runs now, and that marks us to the end of the 13th over. The score is 82. This is very good batting from Fatuma. We talk about consistency, and that's what she's doing. Yesterday she managed to get 40 runs, and now she's on 48, not out. New bowler coming in from the pavilion, and Stephanie. Seven overs to come. 82 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. She runs in hard. Stephanie drops it short, pulled away straight to the fielder. Christina Goff there. No run taken. Fatuma looking bored at the other end. She wants to face more balls. It looks like she's getting frustrated. Running it hard. Full ball there, driven hard down to long on. There's a fumble there. They're running hard for a second run. They managed to get there safe. Another full ball there, driven hard to the same fielder, and another fumble, but they don't take a second run there. Good piece of fielding there in the deep. And now Fatuma is on strike. She's been running it out. Stephanie balls it full. Guys it through mid-wicket. They get a single. Good running from the batters in the middle. Running in hard, Stephanie. White ball called. You could see she had the plan. She was trying to ball it on the off. That was a bit harsh from the umpires. That looked very close to the white line. Full ball, loud appeal there, but it looked like it was missing leg going down the leg side. Another full ball, and it's given at this time. Stephanie gets the vice captain who's been struggling. She was on 11 in 25 balls. She looked struggling to get off the mark. And Stephanie in her first over, she gets the vice captain. 88 runs, 4 wickets down, 15 overs.
And the new Batman in is Mwanaid. On Mwanaid, who scored 34 yesterday, not out. Mwanaid Swedi. Stefan is still coming from the other end. The banana plantation end. And Mwanaid gets off the mark. She cuts the ball. She slices the ball down the third man, and she manages to get two quick singles. Manages to get 2 quick singles with the captain, Fatuma Kibasu, who has gotten a half century already. Shravia wanted to come again, But her overs are finished already. So her overs are finished. She finished her spell. And she managed to get a wicket. And she finished her overs with an economy of 7.2 after her spell.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Correction, the score on board is 88 for 4 in 14 overs. And Christina Goff, the captain, comes to ball from the banana plantation end. And it is Mwanaidi Amiswedi. And we have 90 on board for the loss of 4. 15th over running. That's a wide ball. That's a wide ball. It's a wide ball from Christina. And it is the captain facing. Captain on strike. Fatuma Kibasu. And captain, it's captain to captain with the ball and with the bat. And the captain takes the captain. Yeah, the Tanzanian captain departs after contributing 51 runs on board in 42 balls. And this was Christina Goff. It was her first over and first wicket. Very good start for her. And the new batter is Peris Kamunya. It's Peris Kamunya replacing the captain herself, Fatuma. And she joins Mwanaidi Amiswedi. So we have new batters. New batters on the field. New batters at the crease. And that's in the air. That's in the air. And she's gone. She's gone. Paris goes. She departs. That's a golden duck. She departs on a duck. Very good over. Very good over. And a very good comeback for Germany. Very good over from Christina Goff herself. Leading by example with the ball. Very good piece of bowling from Christina Goff. Running catches are not easy, but the Germans are making it look so simple. And the new batter in is Neema Miagani for Team Tanzania. So we have two new batters on the crease still. Neema Justin Mageni is the new batter at the crease. And she drives it to the extra covers and doesn't go. The short extra cover is there. She stopped it. And we are at the end of the 15th over. And the score on board is 91. 91 for 6. And the projected score is 121.
Arom, that was great bowling from Christina Goff. Continue from the pavilion end. Neema taking a guard. You can see the fielders are looking energetic. Stephanie runs in hard. Balls down the leg and she's been swept. She was the captain yesterday. We don't know what happened. Maybe it's the strategy from the Germany team. They have used so far 3 captains. Short ball played straight again to Janet Ronalds. Same ball, same result. White ball called. Well left by the batter there. Neema was looking very positive. Looking to be the aggressor here. She rolls her finger. Soft hands there by Neema. Chance of a run out. But well in by Neema. Good running. Very good thinking there by Stephanie. Swedi Mwanaidi on strike. Yesterday she scored 34 not out. A very handy knock to let Tanzania get to the 153 mark. Full toss. Hit hard to deep square leg. And that's a boundary. Good effort there in the deep by the fielder. And that's the end of the 16th over. 6 wickets down. The score is 107. Correction, 103. Christina Goff brings herself back to see if she can pile up the things here for the Germans. Another surprising thing here, Romeo, is the Germans have not protected the boundaries. They only have deep extra cover, fine leg, and a long on. Only 3 fielders outside the circle. Christina Goff runs in. Soft hands there, but no run there. Very good fielding by Janet Ronalds, who's not giving it away. No easy singles through covers there from her. I must say, Romeo, this is very good bowling from the Germans, restricting Tanzania, who scored 153 against a team like Kenya. They have restricted Tanzania to 103 in 16.2. Let's see. Christina Goff runs in hard again. Short ball pulled away. Running hard. They're looking for a second one. Running it hard. They get it there. Good running between the wickets. Very slow there from the fielder at fine leg. These are crucial overs. You better be agile in the field at this stage of the innings. This is where the batters are going to run in hard, try and get the boundaries. Short ball pulled again. There's no protection there, as I was saying earlier, and it runs away for a boundary. As I was saying earlier, Romeo, there's no protection at all. There's only 3 fielders outside the ring. And by the looks, Christina Goff is not bowling to her field. Good comeback by Christina Goff there. Nema is striking the ball very sweetly. She's on 13 off 9 balls. Short ball pulled away again. No fielder there in the deep. It's going to run away for a boundary. You can't be bowling a short ball without fielders protecting the leg side. That is suicide. Christina Goff runs in hard again. Shots again. Swept away to the cow corner, and she gets a single there. And that's the end of the 17th over. The score is 114 for the loss of 6 wickets. The score, when you look at the score, this would have been much easier and better for the Germans if they had taken all the chances they got and the extras. Suzanne coming in to ball her last over. Mwanaidi, who has not had much of the strike, swept away and misses. It beats the keeper and the batter there. They managed to get 2 runs. Not a bad ball from Suzanne. She runs in hard again. Short ball through covers. That's a misfield there. They're looking for a second, but the fielder denies them the second run. That was unexpected from Janet Ronalds at covers, who's been throughout the whole innings. Very impressive there in the covers. Very tight. They get a quick single there. That gives Nema the strike. Full toss, punished. There's no protection there, and the ball runs away for a boundary. And as I see, the umpire is signaling a no ball. That's very expensive from Suzanne. Again, Christina Goff is not putting protection at the leg side. At this stage of the innings, every batter is looking to play that ball, hit it very hard on the leg side. That's why you need to put the protection as a captain. Now she puts a deep fine leg. Free hit coming, short ball. And they managed to only get a single. This is the only run off a free hit in this game so far. Hit straight behind the bowler's head, straight to the side screen for a boundary. That was really hit very hard. No chance for the return catch to the bowler. This looks to be a very expensive over from Suzanne. 10 runs so far. Coming in to bowl her last over, her last ball. Another short ball pulled away to deep mid wicket. They're running hard, trying to get another one. They managed to get 2 runs safely there. Good running between the wickets by these two. And that marks the end of the 18th over. The scoreboard reads 130 for the loss of 6 wickets. Nema, the aggressor, she's on 26 of 15.
मारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Does Christina Goff give the ball? Looks like she's going to bowl herself. Mwanaidi on strike. She runs in hard, drops it short there, pulled away. There's protection there. She fumbles. They manage to get another single there. Good running between the wickets. Another good shot there, but there's protection again, as I was saying. They only managed to get a single. Good captaincy from Christina Goff. Shot. They only managed to get a run. Very good cricket all round. And that brings the dangerous Neymar on strike, who is already on 29 off 17. Christina runs in hard. And that's going down the leg. That's called a wide. This is where fitness comes in. You have to finish strong. Another attempted pull shot. They're running hard to get a second. Run out chance. She gets there safe. Good running. Fielders looking to be tired at the moment. You can't let batters take 2 runs when the ball is in the 30 yards. Neymar striking the ball very hard at the moment. Short ball pulled away again. They're running hard. Fielders chasing it. They managed to get a couple there. Good fielding again and good running between the wickets. You can see the captain is putting another third fielder there for protection on the leg side. What is Neymar going to do from here? There's protection now all over the leg side. She runs in hard. Short ball pulled away. Straight to the fielder. She gets it at the bounce. Run out chance. Oh, that was a great throw. They managed to get 2 runs. It's not working for the Germans at the moment. And that's the end of the 19th over. And the score is 141 for 6. Asmita Kohli coming in to bowl the last over. Asmita Kohli, who's been impressive in their previous games, but today she looked like she was struggling to get her line. Can Tanzania get to the 150 again? Let's see. There's a fielder at deep square leg. There's a cow corner there. There's long on, deep long on there. There's deep extra cover. She starts well there. Good shot straight to the fielder at long on. They managed to get a single. And that brings Neymar again on strike. Pulled away straight to the captain at mid wicket. Run out chance. And that's a run out. Good piece of fielding there by the captain, Christina Goff. Tanzania doesn't mind the run out. This is the last over. You have to try and get every run as possible. Great piece of fielding by Christina Goff. Mwanaidi facing. Short ball pulled away. They're running hard through cow corner. They're running hard. Great fielding in the deep. A run out chance again. But she gets there safe. Three more balls to come from Asmita Kohli. As I was saying, can they get to the 150 mark again? Kohli balls it. Cuts away hard. Straight to deep extra cover, but there's protection. They managed to get a single. Great piece of fielding and captaincy for Christina Goff. New batter in is Tabu Saidi, coming in to face two balls from Asmita Kohli. She comes in, Asmita rolls her finger. Oh, what a beautiful delivery there. This is very good bowling from Asmita Kohli, only giving away 4 runs. She bowls it short. They're running hard. The chase is won by the fielders. Run out chance again. Not out from Erike Dusabe Mungu. And that brings us to the end of the first innings. The scoreboard reads 147 in 20 overs. Good batting again from the Tanzanian side. They look very positive. They don't want to lose any game here. They're still unbeaten. Germany on the other side, they're looking for their first win in the tournament.
मारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
ये पक्का। अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स
का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं मैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
ये पक्का। अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम
the short extra covers. That's a full toss that is taken there. She pulled it towards the deep mid wicket, and it goes for a boundary. Another wicket down. Drove it down the extra covers, and they dropped it short. Cut very hard down long off for a boundary for 2 more balls. Another full ball, and it's given. And that's in there. That's in there. And she's gone. Out. Ball down the leg, and it's swept. Fine leg to the top. Holds her finger. Top chance there by Nima. Chance of a run out. Well in by Nima. Good running. Short ball pulled again. There's no protection there, as I was saying earlier, and it runs away for a boundary. Short ball pulled away again. No fielder there in the deep. Gonna run away for a boundary. Not a strike. Full toss. Punished. There's no protection there, and the ball runs away for a boundary. Hit straight behind the bowler's head, straight to the side, straight to the fielder. Straight it as they bounce. Run.
Yes, imewaongezea mpaka Amis mkacheza vizuri kwa hizo mchezo zote mmecheza.
Cha kwanza ni kujiamini, tumejiamini na timu yetu ni nzuri, tunapanga plani na plani zetu zinafanikiwa.
Vile yes, unabaki kucheza ligi ya Elite ya Rwanda. Yes, unajisikiaje? Yes, unaona ni kitu itakusaidia. Yes, ni kitu iko na kusaidia kwa kwa mchezo ama yes, unaona vipi?
Kwanza ni fursa kwa wanawake. Pia nimefurahi sana kama Tanzania, yani nimewakilisha wasichana wenzangu, timu yangu ya Tanzania kubaki huku. Ni fursa sana, ninawapongeza sana uongozi wa Rwanda kwa kufanya kitu kama hichi.
Waliobaki nyumbani, kuna wengine hawakuweza kukua kwenye timu. Yes, waliwacho nyumbani, maybe hawakukuja. Yes, uko na nini of course ya kuambia wale walio baki nyumbani, kwanza kwa wale wadogo?
Ya kufanya mazoezi, manake mpaka ufikie kuchezea national team sio kazi rahisi. Kwa hiyo wasione kama ameachwa hawawezi, wanaweza. Sema mazoezi sana, wasivunjike moyo hivyo.
Sema kocha wamewaangalia, sio wamewatayarisha. Kuna kitu yes unaweza sema yes juu yao?
Mimi naona wapo vizuri, yani wapo vizuri, yani watushangilie sisi kama wenzao, yani watufurahie kwa sababu sisi wote ni timu moja.
Mnaona Germany yes mmecheza nao. Yes umefurahia kucheza nao, unaona ni timu ile yes mmefurahia kucheza nao. Hiyo tu ndio nakuuliza.
Germany ni timu nzuri. Kwanza wameshinda wao tosi, lakini wamechagua bowling. Kwa sababu sisi ni wazuri, yani kote maana ukichagua bowling manake umejipanga, yani unaweza uka covers hizo ni target yako umeweka mwenyewe, lakini wamechagua bowling manake wako vizuri. Na pia wako vizuri, yani wametupeleka kidogo, wametupelekesha.
147 umeona ni score imetosha ama mungehitaji score kubwa kushinda hayo?
Wamejitahidi mpaka
haya. Asante sana. Yes, naomba enjoy game alafu tuone vile itakuwa.
Asante.
Karibu.
to her team by taking 3 wickets in her spell with an economy of 6 runs. Yeah, first ball to be bowled by Nasra Sayed. It's not working. First ball from Nasra Sayed. Janet Ronalds on strike.
Nasra running in hard. Shapes in. Well played by Janet Ronalds there.
Nasra Sayed still coming with the first over. Janet Ronalds on strike. Nasra Sayed. Good piece of bowling from her. She has only been hit for 3 runs in this over, first over. Janet Ronalds and Christina Goff not off strike yet, not off the mark yet. And that gets us to the end of the first over. 3 runs on board for no loss. Peris Kamunya, coming from the banana plantation end. And she's bowling to the captain herself, Christina Goff. And the required run rate is 7.6. Christina Goff not off the mark yet. She's still trying to settle in. As per the records, the moment she settles in. Oh, and she plays down the fine leg, and she gets off the mark with the boundary. First boundary of the innings. Again, same side, same shot, same reaction from the batter, Christina Goff. And that's her second boundary of the second boundary of the innings. Good start for Germany. And as they have to maximize the power play, they have a huge score to chase on board. For those who have just joined us, we are live from Gahanga Cricket Stadium in Kigali, Rwanda. Paris on the leg side still, where she has been hit twice for boundaries, and she gives an extra wide. It's a wide. That's another extra. And it's Germany chasing down the score, chasing 147 in 20 overs. And it's Tanzania that is defending 147. So cricket is a cruel game, really. Anything can happen. The ball is round and white.
Nasra Saeed coming in to ball from the pavilion end, her second over. She runs it very hard there. Drops it short, pulled away by Janet Ronalds there to deep mid-wicket. They're looking for two. Good running there between the wickets by these two. They get there comfortably. As I was mentioning earlier, these two have been playing for quite some time now. Christina Goff, the captain today, she has 568 runs with an average of 42. Wide ball called there by Nasra. Whereas Janet Ronalds has 480 runs so far with an average of 42.45. Not a bad start from the Germans. 15 runs on board so far. Nasra coming in hard. Drops it short. Pulled away again to deep fine leg there. They're running hard. They want a second. But Janet says no to Christina Goff. Good rotation of strike by these two. You can see the bowlers are struggling to get their lines. Bowling a full one and then dropping one shot. Well played there, back to the bowler. Christina Goff really taking her time. Going for the loose balls. Respecting the good ones at the early stage of the innings. Trying to build a partnership with Janet Ronalds. Slow ball there. Through covers. Beautiful play there by Christina Goff. The chase is on. They're running hard. They managed to get 2 runs there. That was a beautiful shot there by Christina Goff, the stunning captain. She picked the slow ball very early. Down the leg again. They're trying to get 2 runs again. Janet says no. That's called a leg by umpire. Two fielders outside for Janet Ronalds. Fine leg and deep square leg. Shot through covers. There's a misfield. But Christina Goff is not interested. She says no. That's the end of the 3rd over. The scoreboard reads 19. Tanzania is yet to get a wicket. Paris coming in to bowl her 2nd over. She struggled against the left-handed Christina Goff, who managed to get 2 boundaries off her 1st over. You can see there's protection, there's deep fine leg there and deep square leg. Runs in hard, balls it full, plays it straight to mid-off. Very good use of the feet there by Christina Goff. Paris comes in hard. Straight to the bowler. Great piece of bowling. Good comeback by Paris. Full ball there, driven straight to mid-off. They managed to get a single there. Good running between the wickets by these two. This is the most talented players there in the middle from the Germany side. They have to try and utilize the power play as soon as possible. Get those gaps. Get those boundaries, keep coming. Janet Ronalds to face Paris. Paris running in hard. Full cutaway straight to point. No run there. Good piece of fielding there at point. Janet Ronalds looking very confident at the moment. She hasn't had a good start yet in this tournament, but we all know what she can do. Fall, played straight to covers. Can see these two, they're trying to build a partnership from here. No risky shots at the moment. Very good approach by these two batters at the crease. Shot ball, cutaway, straight to point. And that marks the end of the fourth over with a score of 20 runs. Again, Tanzania.
भारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Snyder coming from the pavilion end. Snyder Jeremiah. Kelvin Jeremiah coming from the pavilion end. The captain Fatuma seems to be trying the spin to see whether they might just break this partnership, as it looks to be a bit tight. The partnership might be destructive if they don't break it. And we're still in the power play. I would confidently say it's a good start for Team Tanzania, as the required rate is 8.1 and the current rate is slightly above half the required. Yeah, first wicket down. That's Janet Ronalds. Janet Ronalds departs. LBW. The spin worked for the captain and her team. And Sharanya Sadrangani walks in to join the captain to chase down the score. They need 127 in 92. Two more balls to come from Kelvin Jeremiah. Sharanya on strike. That's an appeal. That's a loud appeal from Team Tanzania. But the main umpire is less interested as she indicates a leg by. And that brings us to the end of the over, the 5th over. And the score on board is only 22 for the loss of 1 wicket. The current run rate is 4.4 and the required is 8.4. So they are 4 runs behind.
Great piece of captaincy there by Fatuma, introducing spin straight away. And they get the dangerous Janet Ronalds.
And Sharanya on strike. And we have Periska Mwenya coming to bowl her 3rd over, which ends the power play.
Not a bad start for the Germans. Drops it short, blocked, not interested in the single there.
And Sharanya drives it, but it goes back to Peris. She stops the speed of the ball. And the batters don't make a single. That's a 3rd dot from this over. She slices the ball, but it goes to Gali. At the end of the power play. We are at the end of the power play. And it seems to be a tight start for Team Germany with the bat. And Tanzania, they keep dropping the current run rate. Now it has dropped to 3.6. And that makes the required run rate 9 runs and over.
Zinaidi coming to bowl a 2nd over. Captain introduced her and she got rid of the dangerous Janet Ronalds in her previous over. Spins it, pulled away by Christina Goff to deep square leg. They managed to get a single there. Good cricket there by Christina Goff. straight down the ground to long on to get a single. We just saw that the previous ball she dropped long on and mid-off came in. Now she does the same. Mid-on comes in and long on goes back at the boundaries. Good ball there. Played straight to covers. She has protection. She has deep square leg. Deep long on there. Another full ball driven straight on the up by Christina Goff. But straight to the fielder at long on for a single. Another full ball there, but played straight to point. Lovely over there by Zinaidi. And that's the end of the 7th over. The score is 25-1. Germany need 123 in 79 balls. Looks like there's a change in bowling from the captain Fatuma Kibasu. Christina Goff on strike. New bowler coming in is Tabu. Starts with a full toss. Straight to covers and dropped. Dropped by the captain there. The captain drops. Another captain. Will it be costly? Let's wait and watch. Another full ball there. But that's a wide. Christina Goff has been dropped at 14. Will she make use of that drop and make the Tanzanians pay? Tabu runs in again. On the leg side. She plays it safely there at the fine leg. She's looking for a second one. But that's a very good throw at the boundary to deny them a second run. And it brings Sharanya on strike. You can see this left and right combination is making the Tanzanians fielders work. They're not settling at all. Tabu runs in. Drops it short, straight to covers. Lovely shot there. The chase is on. The running hard. Looking for the third one. They get there safely. Beautiful running from these two. As I was saying, left hand, right hand combination. You can see the fielders have already, they seem to be tired at the moment. They're throwing 3 bounces from the boundary. Tabu comes in, balls it full. Loud appeal there. But the umpire is not interested. Another full ball there, straight to the bowler. but that was far from the bowler's reach. And Christina Goff gets a single. And Tabu runs in, full ball, hit very hard to deep mid wicket. To get a single there. And that's the end of the 8th over. The score is 32 for 1. These two are looking very sharp at the crease at the moment. Let's see if they can make use of this partnership and take this game very deep. Back at you, Romeo.
Kevin Jeremiah coming to bowl her 3rd over of the innings. And the Germans, they are consistent with the bat, not exceeding 4 runs and over. And the required rate is 9.6. And that's in there, that goes in there, and caught by Huda. Huda takes a very good catch, and that is Charanya. Charanya departs after getting caught at mid-off, and that's a 2nd wicket for Team Tanzania. I would confidently say it's a good start for Team Tanzania, really. And the new batter is Onero Garcia. Onero Garcia joins the captain to chase down the score. 148 is the target. And they are on 32 for 2 in the first 9 overs. 9th over running. And she gets off the mark. She gets off the mark with the single. She drove it on the on. That's a non-drive from Garcia. And the captain, that's some wrist work. She plays it down deep square leg. And they managed to get a quick single. This is going to... And that's a good drive from Garcia, but straight to a fielder. The captain herself. She can't let it go. Good piece of bowling from Kevin Jeremiah. And that gets us to the end of the 9th over with 34 runs on board.
हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
And that's some wrist work. That's some wrist work. Garcia plays it down the deep square leg. And Huda stops it. So it is Tabu Omari Saidi who's bowling from the banana plantation end. She's bowling her second over. Height, that was an appeal, loud appeal from the Tanzanians. But the main umpire, Eric Hirwa, looks less interested in the appeal. And she drives it, but straight back to the bowler. She had connected it, but that's a good piece of fielding from the bowler, Tabu. And she cuts it. She cuts it to point. There's a fielder who tried to get a run out, but she couldn't throw the ball. Oh, she tries to hit it, but it was on the off.
That's the end of the 10th over. The score is 37 for 2. And Romeo looking at that catch to get rid of the dangerous Sharanyanya. That looked like a catch of the tournament to me, Romeo. Kevini Zinaida continues. She's bowling her third over. Bowling to the captain who's been there for almost 10 overs now. She bowls it full down the track but straight to the captain, Fatuma Kibasu. At the moment you can see Christina Goff. She looks frustrated. Missed chance there. Goes begging. And they managed to get a single there. Zinaida looking to get another wicket as she finishes her spell. Short ball played straight to covers. There's a little bit of fumble there. But Christina Goff, the 9th striker, she's not interested to take the risk. Shot there, swung hard there to deep mid wicket. They get a single there. Very lovely technique by Garcia there. Fall there down the track. Again, she fumbles there, Fatuma. But only to deny Christina Goff a single. And that's the end of the 11th over. The score is 39 for 2. This is why now the Germans have to step up. They have to step up on the pedal. They have to get the scoreboard ticking. They have to get those boundaries. They need to get this done. Tabu Saidi to continue from the banana plantation end. Bowling to the talented Garcia. Short ball cut away to short third man. They managed to get a single there. Good running there. Tabu runs in hard, balls it full. Straight to covers. Lovely shot there by Christina Goff. Can they get a second there? Yes, they do. They get there comfortably. She has to get those ones through the boundary. The required has climbed to 13 now. Tabu comes in, down the ground, in the air, but drops safe to the fielder there. Very good attempt there by the fielder. Captain setting a field. Full ball straight over the bowler's head. But they can only manage to get a single there. This is where Germans, they need to get them boundaries coming in. This is where they need the power hitting. One of the batters has to go for it from this stage. Short ball cut away through covers, but no run there. As I was saying, you can see she looks frustrated at the moment. She's on 23 runs. Down the track, straight to the bowler. No run there, and that marks the end of the 12th over. The score is 44 runs, 2 wickets down. Back at you, Romeo. We have a guest here with us, Martin Suji.
45 for 2. .45 for 2. 12.3 overs bowled. German needs 103 runs in 45 balls. Fatuma bowling. The ball has been clobbered over the bowler's head for 4. Comes in, bowls again. From here, to need German to step up on the pedal if they'll give themselves a chance to win. The current run rate is 3.6. Required run rate.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर
Tabu coming in to bowl her last over. Christina is really hitting some lovely shots. Lovely shots. If she could just get more runs, or Garcia as well. If she could also up her strike rate, it could help get closer to the score. And just as I was saying, she plays a very, very good slog sweep to the famous, it's missed, of course, mid wicket, or cow corner region. The Germans have played very, very well, but not losing too many wickets up front. But the strike rate is climbing ball by ball. It is important they get closer to that 10 runs per over mark if they'll want to have a chance of winning this game. Talking about Garcia's skill and technique here, it looks perfect for a batter. Her back foot drives, her slog sweeps, her drives is just so crisp and is nice to see. Right, she has a very, very good wrist movement with the bat, which makes her have a good strike rate. As rotating the strike, definitely, yes, you need It's good wrist work on the bat there, so that you can rotate the strike, you can hit the balls in the gap, which is very, very important for T20, as much as it's a power hitting game. But you also need to be able to rotate strike regularly, so that the run rate doesn't go too high. Fatuma to continue. Fatuma has been a key player for the Tanzanian team for some time. Going to the fair break as well. Coming here with that experience. She scored a 50 yesterday, a half century yesterday, and also today. Signs of consistency with the bat. And if she continues with this form, I'm seeing the trophy changing hands. But as we said earlier on, they still believe that they are the defending champions. Since they didn't come here for 2 years, they feel that they're still the defending champions. And Kenyans also, on the other hand, saying that no, we are the defending champions. After this league here, we'll see who will be the champion. As you said, today Christina, the captain, has held one end, and the left and right combination is proving to be a thorn for the Tanzanians. Though the run rate, unless they get past the 13 run mark, yes, the run rate will keep on climbing, ball by ball.
We said there, Martin, coming back to the technique of Garcia. Martin, you don't want to face a team like Germany in 50 overs. They have the best technique in the tournament so far. Playing on the back foot, sweeping. Fold there from Fatuma, hit straight to the fielder at deep square leg. They get a single there. And that's the end of the over of 15. The score is 60 runs. Still the loss of 2 wickets. Look at the way things are at the moment. 88 runs in 30 balls. Not a good sign to the German side, but very positive again in the future. Not losing many wickets on a team like Tanzania. Very impressive, very impressive. Looks like there's a new bowler coming in from the banana plantation end. That's Agnes Kwele, who had a very good spell yesterday. Managed to get 3 wickets against Kenya. She's going to be bowling at the captain, Christina Goff, who's on 29, not out. Let's see if she can use the long run up. Coming in hard, Agnes drops it short, pulled away, but no run there. She didn't time it. Martin, as I was saying, looking at the scoreboard, 60 runs, 15 overs, 2 wickets. Agnes is running in hard again. Shot straight to the fielder at covers. Martin, as I was saying, looking at the scoreboard, it doesn't look promising for the Germans to win, but future-wise, with the technique I've seen today, I must say the future is very bright for them. What's your take on this, Martin?
Yeah, very true there, Bob. You said it quite well. Yes, they're hitting the ball with it's very, very good basic. It is a drive. Yes, all the coaches, it's basic principle are spot on. The back lift, the flow on the bat, the follow through, the running, the turning, it's all there. Look at Christina. I think today she's looking at scoring 50. She's on 29. She's on 31 or 44. Garcia 15 from 21. Agnes continuing to bowl. Agnes, one of the under 19 girls. This is all development. It's all development. Christina, Agnes deciding to pitching it short. Christina rocks back and gives it a mow deep to the cow corner. I still wonder why cow corner. And there's so many tough animals out there. It's but why cow?
Got slow ball there. Picked very well by Christina Goff. Guides it to square leg. And manages to get a single there. Martin, as I was saying earlier, I believe if this Germany team gets more T20 games, more exposure of touring around Africa and other countries, this is a team that was going to do wonders in the future. Looking at the way they're pacing their innings, Agnes runs in hard to ball. Short ball played on the back foot. No run there. Looking at the way they're pacing their innings, Christina Goff, who is on 36 off 46, and Garcia 15 off 22. This is a team, Martin, you don't want to face in the long format.
For sure. It looks like yes, they're defending their wickets very well, and if you come straight, they're playing with a straight bat. I think the important thing here, and of course what the Germans are doing very well, is playing with a straight bat. And yes, and once somebody is playing with a straight bat, it's very, very difficult to dismiss. And as you said, I think 50 overs, it's very, very difficult to get them out. As you can see, they're not playing any rush shots. Yes, they're playing to the merit of the ball. Nasro coming to ball. One of the players that will be staying behind for the Rwanda Elite competition immediately after this Kwibuka. There again, it is a straight bat, a long cover region for a single. You can see the Tanzanians are okay if there's a single. Yes, they're defending the boundary so well. What a shot. What a shot there by Christina. Christina today has played with a lot of power, with a lot of dedication and resilience. She was unwell yesterday, but today she's come so strong. Okay, well done, physio. These are the time that the physios are needed in the team. When the team is down, when the team is unwell, when somebody is injured. Thank you, physios. You've been doing a good job to make the players play every single game. If you look at 8 games in a row, it's not very easy. You got to be fit, you got to be agile, and you got to be as resilient to play the 8 games. Bob, yes, 8 games. Is 8 games too many or too few?
Martin, 8 games. Shot there in the air. Hula takes another lovely cut there at the boundary to get rid of Christina Goff, who has played a very good knock here. 41 of 49 balls. Very impressive by the captain. Who is 38 here? This might be the new batter is Paris. Martin, as I was saying, 8 games right now. If you're lucky enough to get 8 games playing nations, that will be very good for every country. It's good exposure. You have to work on your fitness, endurance. We always say if you get like more games to play, that's when you keep up on your game and standards. She runs in again. That's a wide ball there. Garcia on strike. Nara running in hard there. Straight to the bowler. Good ball. Oh, good over there from Nara. And that's the end of this 18th over. The score reads 74 for 3.
$74 for 3. 18 balls to go. 74 runs needed from 18 balls, and the score is 74 for 3. Interesting statistics here, ladies and gentlemen. Current run rate is 4.3. Required run rate is 24.6. Agnes to Paris, stump to stump, and Paris has been hit in front. Agnes is ball straight. Paris played across the line there, and the ball was going to hit the stump, hit her pads on the way, and she's gotten an answer from the umpire LBW. The next batter in is Stephanie. Stephanie coming into bat at number 6. 74 for 4. 71 runs needed in 16 balls. Is it possible there, Bob?
Martin, I doubt that. No easy at the moment. White ball there, down the leg. 74 off 17 balls, Martin. At this stage, doesn't look convincing. But as I said earlier, to me this is a very positive thing that I've noticed with the German team. Not losing their wickets. Drops it there. Manages to get a single. Good running there from Stephanie. As you're saying, Martin, you can see they're in the 18th over, but they're not trying to play some rush shots. Good shot there by Garcia. Straight to long off. They managed to get 2 runs there. That's lovely running between the wickets. As you said, Martin, they're still using the full face of the bat. No sluggish shots up to the 18th over. That shows you how their skills and technique are. Swing and a miss. Looking for that cow corner region, Martin. Agnes runs in hard, steps out, charges down, straight to cow corner. They get 2 comfortable runs. Good piece of batting there by Garcia. You can see the German side, they want to get this game as close as they can without losing more wickets. Agnes runs in hard again, charges down, misses that, and the stamping chance, and it's given. Garcia has been stamped. Great piece of keeping there behind the stumps. There walks in Kohli, the only left-handed Kohli, Asmita Kohli. Martin, I remember back in the days they used to tell us, if you're playing a better team, try and get close to their target. Don't lose wickets. Don't take something back home. These are games where you learn a lot from the better side. And it's something that the Germans are trying to do at the moment. Moving forward, this can be very good in their future. In more games to come, if they get more tournaments to play, facing teams like Tanzania and getting to a 79 mark for just a loss of 4 wickets, to me it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, very true. More games, you get better day by day, and if you can look, even Germany today, they're bowling. Apart from a few loose balls here that they bowl, you could see that they were much improved side. Stephanie bowled there, going for a very, very big shot. Trying to capitalize and bring the score back to a respectable score. He gets out playing across the line. The next batter is Katika. Yeah, Katika, who's coming into bat. She's also a wicket keeper. And she plays and she says no. No run there. At cover. They're playing with a this time she plays a back foot drive and she gets a single. As I said, we said that the technique here is just awesome. How they're playing soft hands, they're playing back foot drives, and the gaps is really something to see and to learn. Asara is coming to bowl her third over. What a shot. Nasra is coming into bowl, and as we said, the left and right combination is not easy for the bowlers and even for the fielders. It's moving from right to left, coming in, going out, challenging for the captains as well. This is very good teachings, so that when they play international games, they're much better and more prepared, playing the bigger nations. Again, there, soft hands by Katika, who's just realized that in this game you don't need to play big shots, but if you rotate the strike, the scoreboard keeps on ticking. You can see the bowler Nasra struggling to hit. I mean, the off stump to the keeper, to the left-handers, and also to the right-handers. It's challenging to bowl to this combination of left and right. Last over being bowled by Paris Kamunya, bowling the last over of the innings here at Gahanga Oval to end the game between Tanzania and the German. 83 for 6. Katika just plays it for a single. Right and left, it's not easy for the bowlers and for the fielders as well. The concentration should be spot on. Very good running there, very good running from Katika. And Asmita Kohli. She's really hitting the ball well, like her namesake Virat Kohli, only that she's right-hander and Kohli is a right-hander. But this rotation of strike, they are going hand in hand, which is very good to see from Asmita Kohli. Katika to bat, Paris to bowl. It's been slashed. Kohli tries for a run, and she's sent back by Katika. She gets out, run out from the non-striker end. Very good, very, very good. Their sportsman spirit from Kohli and Katika, just giving themselves a high five, telling them tough luck. That shows good sportsmanship between each other. Even though there's a mistake, but it was a mistake that we were all trying to take our team closer to the 147. There Katika goes again, gets a single. 87 for 7. Two more balls to go. Drive through covers, and it's a no. And we come to the end of our innings today. Tanzania wins by 58 runs. Tanzania getting 4 out of 4. Extending their win. Played 4, won 4, and they're topping the table. Fatuma at the same time topping the batting averages. Well played, Tanzania. They've played as a unit, they've played together. It's very, very nice to see them, the ladies in blue and green, playing so well and winning so convincingly. Tough luck to the Germans. They live to fight another day.
Well said, Martin, there. Thank you, Martin, for joining us today. We'll be back for the post-match presentation.